My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2, specifically the Dimensional Portal from Echoes of the Void, with the Decked Out Challenge. Construct creatures of extraordinary size and power, while dealing with an ever-bloating pile of cards. So our primary clan is Lazarus League, our allied clan is the Melting Remnant. Don't have to worry about their starter cards though, because we have the Pyre of Dominion, removing all trained stewards and starter cards, and then we immediately draw 4 packs, doubling each card picked. Also, we have 2 for 1. Every time you draft a card, gain a second copy. So I imagine these might double up, giving us 3 copies of each card picked. We've also got Brain and Bronze. Your units gain +2/+2 per 10 cards in your deck. And no skip for you. Drafts do not have a skip option. Oh. We start with a Lady of the House, 2 Sanguine Assistants, and 2 Drip Balls. Honestly, pretty good cards to be starting with here. Flesh Weaver as well is going to be giving Corruption to us. Oh yeah, so it is 3 copies we're being shown here. Ooh, Acid Shower. That seems good. Apply Unstable 10 and deal 1 damage to enemy units. Just do that 3 times? Hell yeah. Is there something I need to consider that makes it less valuable? Not that I can think of, but maybe I should get a copy of some lifesteal application. No, the Sanguine Assistant's already lifesteal application. Give me the Acid Shower. 3 copies of Resin Removal, removing all debuffs from allies and buffs from enemies. Also Fatal Melting, 3 copies of that. Deal damage to the enemy units equal to 3 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. Do we actually have the modifiers again? Can't skip a card, get double cards, and the units get +2/+2. I don't think I need 3 copies of Memorial of the Melted. Have endless on every floor. Let's take a Resin Removal, I guess. Yeah, that's not... It's not thrilling. 3 copies of Test Subject Alpha, 2 of them are going to be dead. I don't need 3 copies of it. I also don't need 3 copies of Pincushion mine, so... yeah, I'll take a Test Subject Alpha. I'm just gonna regret a lot of them. Lady of the Reformed, Burnout 3. On Revenge, apply Burnout to friendly Burnout units. Gives us a way to give additional Burnout to the Lady of the House. Reasonable addition here. 18 cards in the deck, so we've got +2/+2. Oof. On deployment phase, add a random graft unit to your hand. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Split Anvil means the Resin Removals reduce the cost of all of... Split Anvil's also actually pretty good right now. But I also don't really need to play that many Resin Removals often. Give me Part Factory. Reanimator. On Resolve, gain Reanimate 1 and Unstable 6. Unfortunately, Resin Removal would remove your hiccups there. And realistically, it's Sweep is what we access with this. So, no, give me Brewmaster. Start a battle, and we get Superior on each floor. Sure. Test Subject Alpha with a Recce and a Sanguine Assistant sounds nice. Single Lady of the Reformed on the second floor. And a Vampire's Tooth so that I can get a lot of lifesteal on a Reki to keep you alive. Guess I'm also fishing for Reanimate now. And we'll Daze the Scourge giver so I don't have to worry about Scourge. That's a shower with a Lady of the House behind for Lady of the Reformed to get some additional stacks. And yeah, also another Vampire Tooth for the top line. Action. Yeah, I'm just focused on how many cards I need to cut from this deck. The opening hand cannot be that. Annoyingly, Twisted Assistant is one of the better assistant options here, so I kind of have to take it. Double Votivary. I mean, that would draw me a full hand every turn. That's pretty good. Almost a full hand. 9 cards. Merchant of Magic Lazarus. Merchant of Steel as... Yeah. Yeah. I gotta. Dualism. So Dualism's pretty interesting because it'll also double the rage gain from a Twisted Assistant. So like through that lens, I can see that being useful. There's also just straight up just plus burnout, and then I could even give Dualism to Lady of the House to give it even more additional burnout. I could even give Dualism and Titanite both to a Lady of the Reforms. That actually seems a lot better. Oh, I didn't even look at the Lasley unit. Very embarrassing that. Double hook hand? Yeah. Yeah, double hook hand. I mean, we're in the world where maybe Dualism could have had a better target. Hook hand dazes for 2 turns with Dualism. I think I'll be pretty happy to have this as my setup, though. I'm just going to draw one of my sweep units at the right time. That's how that's going to happen. See? Oh, I don't even have the energy to play it, though. Fun. Yeah, let's give trample damage to the Lady of the House. I think we can still rock this party and get there. Oh no, wait, I can't get Reanimate. Because the small concoction is just going to pull one thing at the moment. Yeah. I'll take Rage. Getting Reanimate could have given us the ability to reanimate the Collector for some additional money. Another turn of lifesteal for you. That's pretty much how I figured that one was going to go. Double Horrify. I mean, yeah. Retreat in days is pretty useful. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty bound here to go for double Hallowed Drippings, because if I just throw that on the Lady of the House line, they're going to be pretty happy about that. Merchant of Magic Lazarus League banner. I probably don't need more units from a Lazarus League banner. The only thing is every card I draft, so like if I buy something from the Merchant of Arms, do I get a second copy? Merchant of Magic. I mean, I do have a lot of things. Oh, I actually have a lot of upgrades that a Merchant of Magic could be useful for. Hello. Intrinsic. I really like this here. So, Intrinsic on Hallowed Drippings, rather, sorry. Holdover, irrelevant. None of these are powerful enough to really care about that right now. -2 cost and consume, happily on a resin removal. +10 magic power, happily on a acid shower. I don't... Oh no, I have to take. I don't even have the choice to not take. Oh, that's a problem. I'm gonna take 2 Hulking Masses. I'm intentionally gonna immediately remove 1. Celestial Alcove. Offers a Spike of the League for X Reanimate applied to a unit. Happy to have that. Yeah, I'm a little worried I'm going to be drawing way too large of an opening hand consistently here. Thankfully, I have the 2 most impactful minions, the ones that need to immediately be summoned. This Pufferflesh would be insane as well for the Lady of the Reformed. Perfect. Dies this turn as well. Double Hallowed Drippings bottom line. It's really good, but maybe I only use 1. No, I've got more test subject alphas in here. I don't want to daze the boss right now is the main problem. I need it to kill Pufferflesh. Perfect. Because with Dualism on Lady of the Reformed, she's going to gain spikes 6 rather, every time she's hit. That's a lot of spikes. Oh no, my Votivaries are going to block too much damage. I'm going to have too many cards. Oh wow, resin removal removes all mass. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's disgustingly effective. Already got 24 spikes on Lady of the Reformed. Votivary doesn't even die if I put it on the bottom line right now. Remove a single corruption from one of my units. Yeah, I guess. Twist it back so I finally have trample so that I can push down the entire bottom lines now. There you go. Score some instability, won't you? Some additional healing directly for the Lady of the Reform would be nice, but obviously with the Tight Knight, it's already pretty hard to take him down. Give me lifesteal. No, that's damage shields. Sadly, not really going to have much of the same impact. And now I can even replace it with Vampire's Tooth because I've already got the 54 spikes. You can't take that away from me, buddy. Drip ball, Votivary. I mean, all I really need is some multi-strike for the Lady of the House, and this is all going in the correct direction. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from your unit, says Wickless Recruitment. Interesting. I can take away all of the damage from Lady of the House. However, there's also Resin Blades. Burnout 1, give multi-strike 1. So the problem there is then my other equipment's really bad. Like, it's very good for Lady of the House. I also have Double Devourer of Death, Harvest to gain a soul, Extinguish to deal damage equal to 15 times the soul count. I mean, eventually that becomes a pretty good floor clear. If the Votivaries are constantly dying appropriately on the bottom line, which they may not be. I'll take Resin Blade. And sure, 2 more Ladies of the House. We're going to have to go capacity to support this. I need energy so bad. I have to take capacity right now. Especially because I'm only going to be given more units. Merchant of Steel. There's certainly things I care about at the Merchant of Steel. Significantly fewer of the Merchant of Trinkets where I don't even have enough money to buy all trinkets that can be offered. Dualism. I mean, inbuilt multi-strike obviously pretty impactful here. Oh yeah, the multi-strike and dualism should both go on the same Lady of the House. Plus 14. I mean, honestly, it's a subject to alpha. Plus 20 on a different Lady of the House, Lady of the Reform, just in case I draw the wrong lady in the opening. Might forge second concoction. Empyrean Well dupe. So second Hallowed Dripping certainly makes a lot of sense in this this arrangement. But also another copy of the most powerful Lady of the House. Also really good. I've got to start spending money on cutting cards from this deck. Unstable Vortex next to Celestial Alcove. Yeah, we'll hit that. We'll hit that. Yeah, I'm gonna get a single test subject alpha down on the bottom line actually this time. Helps me take care of the profane supplicants. Dang. Alright, I'm just gonna have to use Hallowed Drippings to support the ladies of the house, because I want to get a second one on the field. A bunch of rage is probably appropriate for test subject alpha. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna Goliath infuse their unit just so that they kill my Twisted Assistant. Someone needs to do that, please. The Twisted Assistant is not allowed to live outside of this turn. The whole twisted back of it all is very important to me. See, the twisted back of it all is going to be our scaling damage. Oh, if only I had Spike of the League for the thing last turn. I mean, like, yeah, I'll play out all of the rest of those, but the bottom line is done. That was settled a while ago. Ooh, double mixology. Nice. Double remnant pack, make a unit endless. No. I think not. Formless Child, just so I can sack Formless Child and try and get back, you know, what, powerful Sanguine Assistance? They'd come back with 40 damage and nothing else. I'd skip here if I had the opportunity. I'm gonna take Remnant Pact because they consume themselves out of the deck. Spell Chain and Double Stack. Wowzers. I think Double Stack Spike of the League makes a lot of sense. I think Double Stack Hallowed Drippings makes a lot of sense. I think Spell Chain Hallowed Drippings makes a lot of sense as well. Gotta lower the cost of mixology by 1. Plus 20 magic power and consume. Sure, I'll have a acid shower that consumes. Card removals from deck. I gotta get 2 of these test subject alphas out of here. I'm never gonna be playing 3 of them in a single fight. That's just not gonna happen. Ooh. We have a frontline unit with dualism. I can give it Titan stack, Titan skin. I could give it Rage 5 on Revenge, permanently gain Rage. Well, Rage 10 on Revenge, permanently gain Rage 2. Or Savage Spirits. All of these are really good. I think I like the additional attacker of it all. But Titan Skin would be so much survival. No, it's got to be Titan Skin. I don't have another plan for how to support the health of a Lady the Reformed in the front line without just a bunch of mixology stuff going on, which is fine, but it doesn't... Oh, but I also I can literally just make the unit endless and play it again the turn after. And it'll keep its rage if it's got Savage Heart. Okay, I'm sold. Savage Heart. On Revenge, permanently gain Rage 2. Wow, double-edged bear are wild. Oh, we even got the bottom floor right. Lady of the House, and Lady the Reformed in front of them. Let's drop a Recce up here, and then double-edged bearer at the very front of the line. Or do I drop you on top, maybe? On top. Hello Drippings for Burnout 5, 2 times the entire floor, as well as 5 damage, 2 times the entire floor. And the Burnout 5 gave 25 additional damage to each of the Lady of the Houses. Twice. Drop a Resin Blade here. I'll get 2 Reanimate. It's not going to be relevant, though. Second Resin Blade down. Another Hello Drippings. Get him. It's good my units don't have quick. I need them to hit the Lady of the Reform. Damn it. Fishing for the ability to kill the Collector with additional Reanimate. Good. Double-edged arms on the top line because we can. Use a resin removal for no reason. Hell yeah, we don't even lose. I mean, we probably lose a single Reformed a bit, but... Oh, God. Brutal. Not the double mixology? Probably too much. Surgical Strike, unfortunately, doesn't kill units anymore because I've got too many cards in my deck. Alright, mixology. Mortal Entrapment's an incredible card. If it has to come with a second one, I'll take a second one. It's got to be Merchant of Arms here. So that I can keep my removals up. So I definitely don't need another Lady of the Reform there. And the Votivaries are also really hard to use, but eventually when the enemies are powerful enough, they will be really, really useful. Second copy of all of our assistants is okay, because it just draws them to us faster. This additional Lady of the House is never coming back out on fields. Do I really need a second copy of additional minions at this point? Courtesy of Hall of Mirrors? No. Courtesy of... No. Exiles Diadem, lowest size of a unit. Not really that relevant here. I'll roll. I don't think any of these are anywhere near essential or even necessarily useful. Yeah, I'm going to take the opportunity to continue trimming as many cards out of this deck as I can. I will cut a meat hook. I'm not thrilled to be doing that, but am I? What's my opening hand now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I need to cut a couple more. I don't need anywhere near that many resin removals. And realistically, I don't need Vampire's Tooth as much either. For cutting 4 cards from the deck, I lost 2/2 from all of my minions. Like, it's not... I don't have a good reason not to just do that. I've got to go energy after this fight. I really need additional energy, especially deployment energy. Reki finds some sap and melee weakness. Pull you down here. Drop an acid shower to increase the damage. Yeah. That worked really well, I think. Assistant up here for the full block, and then 4 reanimate will do it. I'll go Rage with the chance of hitting additional, there we go, Lifesteal as well, because then Lady of the Reform's going to have a lot of ease next turn, healing back up to full after getting the first Reanimate trigger. Votivary blocks that second floor, thank you. Reki for additional Rage and additional Lifesteal. Oh, I've even got a Mixology, give me more. Oh, Lifesteal, yes. Annoyingly, I'll play Meat Hook here, but again, I'm not gonna hit Kale because I do want Kale to kill my Votivary. Oh my god. The fight wasn't over. Got so much rage on Lady of the Reform now. 68 rage. You come out with 120 damage. Hallowed Halls. Kill friendly units. Reform random units on this floor until it exceeds its capacity. This is fun. Is it good right now? No, because it resets the burnout on all the units on the bottom line that I care about. Double-Edged Bearer. Wickless Recruitment realistically is 0 costs. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. I mean, it's a 0 cost. I can play it. So is Double-Edged Bearer. Fine, double-edged bearer. Give me the additional energy. I definitely still need to continue decreasing the cost of my cards. Intrinsic -1 on another Hallowed Dripping. Sounds good to me. I don't think that really affects the Spike of the League that much. -2 cost consume. I mean, I would happily throw this on basically anything that I can afford. Mortal Entrapment, just hit a boss with it. Damage consume, and then Holy Stone. Holy Stone's only going to be necessary in extraordinary circumstances right now. I don't really think I'm going to need it. I'm going to stay on theme. Give me random Lazarus League. Yep. More than happy to get a collect. Well, actually, am I? I can skip this for gold. Oh, I really like Liquid Courage, though. I'll take it. Pyro Remains does not heal our Pyre because it's already very healthy. Ugh, they're trying to heal 150 when they move off the floor. How dare they? Don't they know it's bad for them? Hallowed Drippings. As long as the Twisted System dies, we're in a good position there. Start building towards lifesteal while I can, while it's free. No need to horrify anyone here. There we go. Twisted back for the first is going to get us our trample and scaling damage. Keep that lifestealing. I'll give you Endless, just in case it does become relevant. I hope it doesn't. Wait, hold up. Screwed up. I screwed up. Going back to the start of the turn. There you go. Now, first Mixology. Miss. Second Mixology. Regen, reanimate? Thank you. Now there's reanimate on the collector, so I get to collect you twice. For an additional 100 gold. Couldn't have happened when I had the Spike of the League in my hand, huh? Realistically, we are so far beyond needing to actually involve ourselves in this fight that I recognize there are abilities that I can use. I recognize there's things that I could do. This is not worth actually doing them, though. Because, see, this is going to happen, and then it's all going to seem very embarrassing. Yep. He didn't even get to attack. I'll take Horrify. And even more Votive Riz. Sure, why not? Merchant of Arms, realistically, we just want to go there for the removal, but there is a dupe on Hallowed Drippings available as well. Probably shouldn't be ignored. Deployment phase, draw a room card from your deck and reduce its cost. I don't think I took a room card this battle. Nope. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. I'm next to the minion upgrades, unfortunately. Friendly units gain raid 3 whenever they lose a stack of burnouts. Equipping a unit under half health applies armor. And sure, I'll get more choices for my mixery. Ooh, another dualism and another multi-strike. The only problem with this is that it's absolutely not necessary in any way, shape, or form. So the only reason I don't want to take it is because it'd be bad and I shouldn't take it. But other than that, I'm going to give Dualism and Reanimate to the Hulking Mass. I'm going to give that Hulking Mass all of its dreams. Get the other Sanguine Assistant out of here then. Final card, plus 14 damage on a meat hook. Lady the Reformed with 184 damage just from rage when she enters the battlefield. Pretty good. Our dupe is going to be the Intrinsic Spell Chain Hallowed Drippings, and then, honestly, Seraph, I don't see you making it to the Relentless phase. This one's gonna be a speedrun episode. If I do say so myself. Good amount of damage to get down there. Let's fish for regen. I will take Spikes 3 once, because it'll kill all the misshapen fiends. And then after that, it's just reanimate, reanimate, reanimate. I mean, I do want all of the attacks next turn. I've got enough reanimate. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Perfect. You are now endless. Alright, I did forget that Hair of the Hybrid buffs all of your assistants when you summon them because they are grafted with cards. It's pretty cool. How dare you kill her? Welcome back. I'm just going to continue fishing for lifesteal again. She only attacks once per turn, and she does it at the end of the turn as well, so... should be pretty comfortable with that. There we go, resin removal. Use it on the only line that really wants to have the resin removed. I got so much damage for you if you'll only come to the bottom line and stay there. I could treat you to all the damage your heart desires. We may actually make it all the way to the Relentless phase. I said it wasn't going to happen. I lied. Actually, can I still make it not happen? Yeah, I'm not doing good trample damage. Is the main toughness here. So that's not really going to significantly change the damage output. All right, we're going to have to fight you manually. I mean, I'd hate to let the Lady of the Reform down at the very end. There, have 8 reanimate. I think it might be enough. Looks like we just got there. That's the decked out challenge. Still ended with 43 cards in the deck. I've had other, I guess like Pyre, it's not Pyre of Dominion. Pyre of Dominion usually doesn't get that many cards by the end. Pyre of Entropy, however, 43 cards, no big deal. Kind of typical, to be honest. Have a quick look at the run summary just so we can look at all these votaries. Oh, baby, it would have been lovely if you were useful. Realistically, as soon as we had the Dualism multi-strike Lady of the House and Lady of the Reformed hitting both Dualism and Titanite in the same area, it was pretty clear. Do everything I can to just make that as consistent a setup as we can possibly get. Everything else around the edges didn't matter anywhere near as much as that. Let's hop back to the outpost so that I can very quickly tell you that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. This has been a speed run straight through the Dimensional Portal Challenge. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. A special thanks this episode to Dyla. Hopefully you'll... hopefully we'll see you all next time. There we go.